Good morning on Monday. It's a new week, it's a new waffle, it's the same old me. It's a nice day. We've got blue sky. Where is it? There's the sky. Blue sky, sunshine, and daft dogs. Buddy's made an arse of himself all morning again. Still, he's alright now. Yeah, today I have to go and do Christmas food shopping, but apart from that I have nothing on my agenda at all. So it's going to be a very exciting day for the waffle, isn't it? It's 5 to 12. I've done my 3 parcels that are going out. In fairness, I took my parcels to the parcel shop yesterday evening at about 6 o'clock, so these are the 3 that I've sold since then. I don't really expect to sell much more over the next couple of days. I have just received a neutral feedback, which I am spitting feathers about. And it says, great product, average delivery time considering I had to pay. Well, yes, you have to pay, because postage costs money. Now, bearing in mind, they ordered it on a Sunday and it was in their hand by Wednesday. It had to go parcel post because it was too large for a letter. So they ordered this item on a Sunday. They had it in their hand by 2 o'clock on the Wednesday, delivered by 2 o'clock on the Wednesday, and they've left neutral feedback to me for that. I'm afraid I have replied, bought on Sunday, it was in your hand by Wednesday, TSFE. And if that's not a saying that any of you out there, it means too stupid for eBay. Plop across, I am. I think I just set a record for the fastest ever Christmas food shop in Aldi. In and out, 15 minutes tops. I'm out of breath, mate. There were no trolleys when we arrived, and I was like, oh my god, how manic is it inside if all of the trolleys are currently in use? And it was a little bit manic around the aisles, but the tills were really, really clear. We were only on the tills a couple of minutes. I let somebody go in front of me and I was still only stood there a couple of minutes. I have just paid £12.48 for a gammon joint. I'm not sure why, because I thought it said £13.42 on the joint itself, but it's come up at £12.48 on the till, which is a lot of money, I think. But then I paid a tenner for the one that Lex and I and Josh had on Thursday, with the full expectation there'd be enough to do leftovers, and there absolutely wasn't. It just disappeared. So I just bought a different kind of joint today. That one was a pre-packed one with a glaze. This one I've just bought an actual fresh joint. And hopefully this one will stretch a bit further. And apart from that, we've bought, apart from actually Christmas dinner, I haven't bought a lot else, because every year we buy nibbles and piles of stuff that just doesn't get eaten. So I've really pulled it back this year and just bought what we needed. But Natalie did manage to bump the bill up by 30 quid by adding on an extra Christmas present while she was in there. So, but yeah, in and out in 15 minutes. Knackered now, mine. Natalie's gone round to Iceland because Aldi were completely out of strawberries. We want to do eating mess with them on Christmas Day. Aldi were out of strawberries, so Natalie's gone round to see if she can get strawberries and also vanilla ice cream, because Aldi were out of that. They had the really, really cheap one, but it's Christmas, isn't it? You want something a bit half decent. So Nat's gone round there. I don't know if she knows I'm back in the car. I'm sure she'll ring if she can't find me. And then we've got 2 parcels to drop off and 1 for the post box. And I think I'm done. I think I've done Christmas. Unless I wake up tomorrow and think of half a dozen things that I haven't done. Well, it was too good to be true. 1 week in and Madam's had the first sofa cushion. She knows damn well she's not allowed out of her bed, and I'm sitting here sewing it back up. Hooray. It's 5:10, although it feels like midnight. And I'm about to start dealing with this. That's the tree. We're only having the top half of the tree this year, just because of limited space and whatever. That's the tree. That's the wreath for the front door and some lights. That's the only box of decoration I can find, and I think that's the decorations that I didn't bother putting on the tree last year. I don't know where the decent decorations have gone, so it might be a bit pitiful this year, but hey-ho. And then that's the small tree. Yeah, I don't know where the heck all the good decorations have gone. So I'll be back in a bit, and hopefully I'll have something to show you. Hopefully it'll be up by then. Okay. The little tree's up. I'll show you in the dark first, because actually I think they look better in the dark. The half a tree is up. Turn the lights on and show you the lit version. It looks a bloody shambles. All the decent ornaments are missing. God knows where all the good ornaments are. So these are all the old crappy ones that I normally reject. But hey ho, it'll have to do. And then this is the tiny one that takes forever to put all the stupid baubles on. And I've got 1 garland up. The other garland is mildly fallen apart. I don't know where the rest of the stuff is. I have got these lights which will go up around the ceiling tomorrow when Anthony can do it, because I can't climb off furniture and stuff. And that's Christmas this year. That'll have to do. It's not very festive, but it'll have to do. Decks are done. Gonna find a Christmas film. And I've got myself chicken fried rice for dinner. I quite often have this. It's easy and quick and only creates one pan. It only takes about 10 minutes. And there's only me here. That seems nothing better really than something quick and simple. So I'm going to eat this and find a film. Good afternoon. Not good morning. Good afternoon on Tuesday. It is Christmas Eve. It is 25 to 2. I woke up this morning with a bitch head from hell. You can see that this eye's a bit droopy. It was very unpleasant, and I've spent most of the morning just kind of hanging around, trying to get rid of it. It is now passing. I now feel weary. I've got the tiredness that comes after a migraine goes, but I do feel better. I've had a shower, done all the things I usually do to cure migraine, which is have a shower, have something to eat, have some Pepsi Max, make sure I've had some sugar, take all the medication, all the rest of it, and it is now going, and yeah, I've just got the tiredness left now, so I'm going to take Natalie to work. There's Natalie in the background. I just put in the hoover away. Bless her little cotton socks. You a good kid? Yeah. Yeah, she's a good kid. Take her to work and then come back and clean the house, which is what I intended to do this morning, and then woke up incapable of doing it. Clean the house and cook the gammon for tomorrow, because I'd rather cook it today calmly than tomorrow stressfully. So yeah, that's where we are on Christmas Eve. You may have heard a saying, the best laid plans of mice and men gang aft idly. I think it's from a Robert Burns poem. Actually can't see. Molly and I had an hour to kill. We just dropped Natalie off at an outcall for her support worker job, and she needs picking up again in an hour because the buses are rubbish in this direction. So I thought, well, that's fine. It's a nice day. I'll drop her off. I can't see. I'll drop her off, and then Molly and I will go for a quick walk, and that way I haven't got to leave Molly at home with the sofas. There's no danger of me going home and finding that Molly's consumed the sofa again. Molly and I go for a quick walk because we're just by Purdown. There's a nice bit of green space there, which, oh my god, we've been out all of about 2 seconds when the heavens opened. I'm soaked, she's soaked. We've just discovered that the car seat cover, which was in the boot area, has been leaked on by a bottle of oil, so I can't put that over because she'll be covered in oil. I don't want the dog covered in oil, obviously. I'm absolutely drenched, thoroughly annoyed, thoroughly displeased with the situation. Yeah, that was not the pleasant little walk in the green space that I expected it to be. You alright, Moo? She's a bit puzzled. She doesn't normally go for a walk without the boys. So she's a bit like, why have we come in the car and gone for a walk and they're not here? And it was a weird walk, Mum, because it wasn't where so I'm looking for a tissue for my glasses and I haven't got one. It was a weird walk, Mum, because it wasn't where we normally go and the boys weren't there. I don't know if I liked it or not. You're a bit puzzled, aren't you? You're a good girl, though. Yeah. And I had to climb over a stile. So I went up one slope, and that was just in through a kind of a pair of railings. But it was very, very steep and very, very muddy, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to get back down that. Molly pulls on the lead because she doesn't have a lot of lead walk, so she's not got a lot of lead training. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get back down that with her on the lead because she's going to pull me onto my ass. So I walked along to find one that was more of a gentle slope and less muddy, and that was absolutely fine. But when I got to the bottom of that, instead of it being a pair of railings to walk through, it was a stile. So I had to climb over a stile. I'm not very limber. My knees don't actually go, my knees don't bend upwards to lift, you know? That doesn't happen. So I'm sure the sight of me clambering over that stile was very edifying for the people of Lockleys. And then Molly was a bit like, how do I get over a stile? Well, she didn't, of course. She went under the stile and then I had to unplait her lead. But we're all right, aren't we? We okay? What can you see, or what do you think you can see? That's a person with an umbrella. It's just that the window's all misty, so it looks weird. So I think we've got about another half an hour maybe. Let me just put the radio on and see what time it is. 20 past. We've only been out there 20 minutes. 20 minutes to get in this state. We've got about another 40 minutes before Nat appears. There's a KFC down the road. I might go and find something to eat. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. See you in a bit. Unexpected Amazon delivery about half an hour ago. Wasn't expecting a parcel. And these have come from the amazingly lovely Caroline Matthews. My good friend Caroline has sent me these cracking boots. These are the ones that I saw when I was out with Mum. I've got one on to show you. I was out with Mum for the Christmas markets, and she and I went into the Hotter shop and she bought shoes, and I was admiring these and saying how lovely they were. And Caroline has surprise sent them to me, and I couldn't be more pleased. There was a slightly alarming moment when I opened the gift receipt in there, and it starts like this. A gift note from Ashley Matthews. I was like, why the hell is my friend's husband sending me gifts? Oh my God, but it's okay. It's just that Ashley and Caroline are on the same Amazon account. So Ashley hasn't randomly sent me a pair of shoes. But Caroline, I couldn't be more pleased. Thank you so much. They're absolutely lush and I love them and I love you. Thank you so much. I'm having a proper Merry Grimble. I have prepped my carrots, my parsnips and peeled my spuds and my sweet potatoes for tomorrow. The gammon is nearly cooked. I was going to do the stuffing and everything, but I don't know if I got sciatica in my leg and my leg's gone numb, so I've given up on kitchen for now. Molly's searching for a carrot. I put it in your bed, Don. I gave you a carrot. It's in your bed. For my tea, I've got a very glamorous ham and cheese sandwich, packet of crisps, a couple of French fancies, and a bit of cheese each for the dogs. A piece for you, Molly. Piece of cheese. There we go. And a piece for Kai. Buddy's not here. Buddy's gone out with Anthony. So a piece of cheese each for the dogs just because it was the end of the slice. And I'm going to watch Eat Well for Less and eat my tea. It's an odd sort of Christmas Eve because there's nobody here. And yeah, I might go to bed. It's very early. I think it's only about 7:30. Maybe I won't go to bed just yet. I don't know. Anyway, tea time. Look at this lunatic. This lunatic is dangling off the edge of the couch. The only thing that's stopping her falling on the floor is my foot, which is underneath her head. There's the end of my foot. She's fast asleep. She's hanging off the edge, balancing her head on my foot. If I move my foot, she's gone. And so elegant and so classy. Classy bird. Good morning, vlog. It is Wednesday, the 25th of December. It is Christmas. Christmas is go. Good morning, Natalie. Hello. We're going downstairs to open presents. Turkey breast joint thing into the pressure cooker. I'm going to try 20 minutes with natural pressure release and hopefully it'll be cooked, and if not, it can go a bit longer. And then I've got the gammon which I cooked yesterday, that's in the slow cooker, that needs to go into the oven to be crisped up a bit. And there's my parsnips that I did last night. And potatoes ready to be roasted, and carrots and sweet potato. And I'm about to make cauliflower cheese and sausage meat stuffing. It's all happening. It's all happening. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's our traditional Christmas Day breakfast. We always have croissants with ham and cheese for breakfast. We're a bit short on plates. All the plates are in the dishwasher, so I've got a napkin. Anthony decided his was hot. Let me just zoom in for you. So he's got a baking tray. Okay, so the gammon has been hacked up, and I say hacked up because we tried to carve it into slices and it wasn't having any of it. So the gammon has been hacked up. The turkey breast joint is cooked and that's just wrapped in foil, ready to be sliced later. The stuffing balls are done. The cauliflower cheese is made. It just needs to go in the oven later to finish. The carrots are prepped, the parsnips are prepped, the roast potatoes are parboiled and they're waiting to go in the oven a bit later. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I'll have to make some gravy, but that's not exactly mega, is it? Anthony's going to go and pick up my mum in a minute. I am going to have a quick tidy up in here. It's not too bad because obviously once you're adults it doesn't get too out of hand. So I'll have a quick tidy up in here and get other people's presents ready for when they arrive. Obviously they're wrapped, I've just got to bring them downstairs. And then I'm going to straighten my hair because, you know, state of that. And I've got some serious tidying up to do in the kitchen already. The dishwasher's on for the first go of the day and it'll be going on for the second go very shortly, I think. It's 10:30. I feel like I've been awake for weeks. Hello, it is. I can't see, I think it's 8:15. I can't see the hand on the clock because of the way the light shines. I think it's 8:15. Sounds about right. It's been a long day, but a good day. Everything's gone well. Dinner was lovely. I meant to video a bit of dinner and didn't. We were too busy enjoying it. And then we played a game at the table afterwards, which was fun. We did a quiz at the table, which Natalie absolutely creamed us all at. And then we've sat on the couch, watched a couple of films. Tammy's gone off now to see her other friends. I've just taken Mum home. I've put the leftovers away. The dishwasher's on for the third time. I think Christmas is officially done. We've done it. And I've got a carry-on film on now because it's not Christmas without a carry-on film, is it? So it's time for some chill time now. I probably won't be long out of bed. I know I say that all the time, but I'm very tired today with good reason. I've got my little Reese's earrings in, look, that Shiv made me. How fabulous are they? I've worn those all day, my Christmas earrings. And yeah, chill time now. Watch a bit more telly and then off to bed. Good night. Merry Christmas. Good morning, Waffle Watchers. It's Thursday. It's 10:20. It's Boxing Day. I've just been tidying up. Yeah, because it looks tidy. I have been tidying up. It looks better. You should have seen what it was like a minute ago. Tidying up some of yesterday's stuff. I'm just about to check my Christmas Day lottery ticket. I don't usually play the lottery, but I buy a ticket for the Christmas Day draw if there is one, and I'm about to check it online to see if I'm actually worth millions, and I just haven't noticed. So I'll just put you there, and then you can sort of see me and the screen while I check this. So these are the Wednesday, the 25th of December numbers. They are 5. I have not got that. I have got 5. Let me show you. I've got 3, 5, 22, 32, 35 and 39. The winning numbers are 5, so I've got that. 10 I don't have, 11 I don't have, 45 I don't have, 54, 58 and 40. I did not win the lottery. Who knew? Who knew that if I only bought a ticket once a year, I would not win? They tell you you got to be in it to win it, and I was in it and I did not win it. I feel like I've been misled. Anyway, it's 10:20. I'm doing a lovely live stream. I say lovely, it could be oh, Molly. I'm doing a live stream. There's Mooble. Good morning, Mooble. With Karen at 11 o'clock, a Boxing Day, you know, are you alone, are you bored, whatever. Come and join us live stream at 11 o'clock. So I'm just going to go into StreamYard and check that that's actually set up the way it should be. And then I haven't really got much planned after that. The kitchen's not quite done. The roasting tins are still soaking. You have to soak them for at least 3 weeks, don't you? Something like that. I'm sure that's the approved time limit for soaking roasting pan. 3 weeks minimum. So yeah, I need to finish sorting out the kitchen. The front room's okay. I've got about 31 parcels that I need to do at some point, but I'm feeling like today might still be a day off, so they might not get done today. And I need to find homes for all my lovely prezzies, although quite a lot of it is Reese's, and that won't be difficult to rehome at all. I'll be fine with rehoming that. So yeah. Oh, and I'm wearing, this is one of the tops from the clothing haul that I did for Phoebe at finfashionplus.co.uk. So this video is not sponsored, but this top was gifted for a previous video, and I just want to say that they wash up lovely. This is one of the Ulla Popkin tops, and it washes up, and it still feels really, really nice, and I really love it. So also the trousers that I had in that haul, I've bought another 2 pairs from Phoebe since because they're so good. So if you watched that, then definitely worth buying the trousers. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. What are you thinking of? I'll try and remember to link it at the end of this video, but I probably won't. But I'll try. Right, on with Thursday. It's 10 to 5. I'm knackered. It's just a strange old day, Boxing Day. So I'm out of breath. I've been rummaging around in sacks. I did my live stream with Karen earlier on, and Lex joined us, and Heather was in for a bit, and then Lainey joined us and did a quiz, so that was fun. We enjoyed that. Then I went to take Nat to Asda to change something that she bought that didn't fit. Asda was surprisingly not too heaving. Had a bit of lunch in the Asda cafe, which was better than it used to be. Asda food used to be tripe, but it's better than it used to be. And now I've just decided that I'm going to tackle my parcels. I've got 32 items to post out. Some of them are multiple order going to one customer, but even so, it's quite a lot to do, so I thought I'd crack on and do something because I've not got anything else planned for this evening. And if I don't start it now, then I'll just end up on the sofa while trying to film and get nothing done. So I'm going to crack on with parcels now. I was going to film videos today, but it's now dark. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. So yeah, this stuff here will be in parcels the next time you see it. I am a not at all lean, mean parceling machine. I'm mean and parceling machine, but I'm just not lean. Look at this. Those are all done. Those are all labelled. The only one I haven't done is my multi-buy one, which I will pick in the morning because I just will. I will pick it in the morning and pack it for various reasons. So yeah, there we go. I'm a lean, green parcelling machine. Lean, mean, I don't know what I am. Anyway, I've parcelled. Good morning. It's 11:10 on... It's Friday. It's that thing, isn't it, after Christmas when nobody knows what day it is. It's 11:10 on Friday. Molly and I went in the car. Natalie's just gone into McDonald's. We've missed breakfast by about 5 minutes, which is annoying. But Natalie's gone to get us some lunchy stuff. The reason Molly is with me is because the boys have gone to Nanny's house with Anthony in the van. All three would have been too much for Nanny to cope with, so the boys have gone to visit Nanny, and I didn't want to leave Molly home alone because that's a bit, you know, she'd be distressed, she'd be bored, and she'd be in the room with the sofas. So she's come with us. We've come for lunch, and we're just popping into the range to get Kai a new bed because last night he was very, very unwell. It's my fault. I left a roasting tray with all the scraps and fat from the gammon by the sink, intending to go back and deal with it, and forgot all about it. When we were out yesterday, he's the one who's tall enough to get that, so he basically ate probably half a pound of gammon fat, salt and scraps, which is really not good for him. Far too salty. He was very, very sick last night in his bed. His bed is in the washing machine, but in the meantime he needs a spare bed. It's going to take a while to dry this one, so we're going to go to the range. He's okay, by the way, if anybody's worrying. He is okay. We've made sure he's had plenty of fluids to flush it through. Too much salt for a dog, but luckily he's a large dog. Probably the quantity would have been enough to kill Buddy. Been one of those years with dogs. But yeah, so we're going to the range to get him a new bed, and Molly's with us so that she's not home alone. She's going to wait in the car while we're in the range, so it's going to be something new because she's only ever been in the car for probably a couple of minutes alone before, maybe 5 to 10 minutes alone before. So it's going to be slightly longer, but obviously it's not hot. We'll leave the windows open and all that good stuff. And it's just going to be a little test to see whether Mooble can behave. Let's hope she can, because I don't really want her to shred the car. You going to be a good girl, Molly? Molly Moo. You're so pretty. She's waiting for Nat. She's very puzzled because Nat got out of the car and went, and she's like, well, what's happening here then? Very puzzled. We've done lunch. God, I look a bit shadowy under the eyes. Perhaps I need a good night's sleep. I feel like I've been sleeping okay, to be honest, recently. Yeah, we've done lunch. We've been to the range and got Kai a new bed. We've been to Sainsbury's so Nat could finish off her Christmas shopping. Yes, I know, day after Boxing Day, finish off her Christmas shopping. We've been and had some new keys cut. Nat needed some for work and I need a new front door key because mine's dodgy. We've dropped Nat at her nan's, where she goes always on the 27th every year. She goes to her nan on her dad's side. Mooble and I have just dropped off the parcels. We've got 3 for a post box and then we're going home. We're going to see if the boys are home. Aren't we? Gonna go home and see if the boys are there? Molly doesn't understand treats in the car. She's normally in the house, she'd have gone through them by now, but in the car she's like, don't know about that, don't know about that. So yeah, we're gonna go home, and this afternoon I'm gonna do some listing, even if I only manage a few items. I've got to get some work done. I'm just in the process of unboxing my new photography lights. I bought these just before Christmas. I dropped off this on the floor. Bought them just before Christmas. They're the same ones that that Nick has, and Lex has just bought them. Various other people have got them, and they come quite recommended. So I'm just in the process of trying to come out of the bag. It's very difficult with one hand. There we are. They are LED video lights. They've got an instruction manual, which I probably won't read. Haha. They should be very simple. It should be plug and go, I hope. So, and these are the stands down here. So let's get one out. Well, I think that's bright enough, don't you? While we were out, Natalie and I popped in Sainsbury's and they had their wrapping paper reduced to 50p a roll. So I got 1, 2, 3, I think we got 5 rolls in total. Just come home and slotted them into the wrapping paper wrapping bag, and it has made me come to the realisation that every year this increases instead of decreases. There is no way this year that I have used 5 rolls of wrapping paper, so I have now replenished the stock with more than we had used. At this rate, we're never going to get to the end of it. I need to stop buying wrapping paper. Every year I buy more than we've used. This is now full to bursting. But it's so cheap. It's such a bargain. I mean, we've got stuff from years and years ago. Years, honestly, years, stuff that we haven't used for your children's ones and all sorts. There's a terrible one here somewhere that we got from Paper Chase, which we had to abandon trying to use because the sellotape wouldn't stick to it. It was really pretty and glittery, but because it was so glittery, the sellotape wouldn't stay on. So yeah, there's all sorts. I need to stop buying wrapping paper. Also, my Reese's stock's a bit out of hand. There's 3 sharing bags back there. There's 2 bags of Bells. There's God knows how many. Yeah, it's a bit out of hand. I need to eat some of that, don't I? I need to really start ploughing through it for the good of the. I'm not sure what it's good for. It'd be good for me anyway. It's 7:45. Natalie and I have got pizza. There's Nat. Excuse the state of the curtains. Natalie is special and cannot draw curtains in a tidy manner. But yeah, I've got a barbecue chicken. She's got a garlic bread with cheese thing. Molly's not got anything, can you tell? And yeah, it's dinner time. I'm knackered. I've been editing videos. Good morning on Saturday. My hair really needs washing. I was hoping to go to the hairdresser today, but they're actually closed for the entirety of the Christmas and New Year period. I would have thought that would be detrimental to their business, because you would have thought people want New Year's haircuts, but who knows. Anyway, I've got breakfast, sausage sandwich. I've got chaos surrounding me. Total chaos in here that needs dealing with, and I've got a day of work planned. Onwards, onwards, onwards. I have some exciting news. It's very, very exciting. I have a letter here from Fast Track Reclaim. They deal with PPI, and they've sent me their invoice because they'd like me to pay their fee that they charge for dealing with my PPI. I was very excited to discover I had PPI. They've also enclosed my cheque for the full amount of my PPI. Are you ready for this? It's extremely exciting. I hope you are all ready to find out what the sum of my PPI is. That, by the way, is £7.17. That's not £717 or 7,000 or 7 million. It's £7.17. And furthermore, the cheque is made out incorrectly because I'm not Ms. Clara Jenkins. So I'm not even sure if I'll be able to cash my £7.17. Isn't that fab? Isn't that just wonderful? Excellent. Brilliant news. And I've got to pay a fee on my £7.17 of £1.72. This time next year, Rodders will be millionaires. Okay, cannot do any work until this office is tidied, and so here is the before. Might film a bit of drawing. You might get to see a lot of my bum bending down and blocking out the screen. But yeah, here's the before. Let's see if I can do something about it. Okay, it's 12. I have made some sense of it in here. It may not look massively better on the camera, but I can see the difference. I've started drafting some listings. I'm going to work through this bag here, but I've managed to make a hairdresser's appointment for 1:30. It's only up at the local hairdresser. I've never been there before. I'm sure she's absolutely fine. But you know, my usual one is closed. So I'm going to see what I can get done between now and I need to leave about 20 past to get there. So just at the road. So I've got an hour to work through this bag of stuff, maybe get some photos depending on how quickly the bag of stuff takes me, and then go and get something done with my mop. Hooray! Quite a lot shorter, a few layers put in to thin it out, feeling better already, and nice and clean because it did need washing this morning. So yeah, it's all going well. Ladies on the phone. I'm home. I've got a new do. Look at my fringe, properly cut by a proper fringe cutting personnel. Yes, this is how a fringe should look, not the way I normally hack job it. But yes, considerably shorter. It was here. So we've gone for at least 4 inches off. It feels lighter. I feel like I've got a new head. So yeah, very pleased. Very pleased the lady could fit me in today as well. So very much, many thanks. Paragon Hairdressing on Arnside Road in Southmead. Paragon Hairdressing, fantastic job. Really pleased with it. So I'm going to make some pasties. I've been to Iceland. Mum's been to Iceland, where I purchased a loaf of tiger bread, as you do, 4 packets of the world's best biscuits because they were on offer, and some ready-made pastry. Even chefs don't make their own pastry, just in case anybody's going to go, oh, I always make my own. You're crazy if you do. So I'm going to make pasties out of what's left of the Christmas dinner before it goes all funny. So that's next. Okay. I've got my pastry in the microwave defrosting. Bing. It's probably not done yet. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. Be more organised, kids at home. Plan this in advance and buy your pastry sooner. I'm going to make a white sauce. Is it also sometimes called a bechamel sauce? Welcome to, you know, my jelly eat your heart out. I'm going to make a white sauce from unsalted butter, because that's what happens to be in my hand. Measurement, knob of unsalted butter, flour, milk. That's how that works. So, the problem with this house is everything's always behind something else. You always have to move 6 things to get to the thing you want. Okay. Got my knob of butter, got my flour, going over to the cooker. So, basic white sauce. You take a quantity of butter, suit yourself. Quantity of flour, somewhat suit yourself as well. Melt the butter in a pan. Melt the butter in a pan. Add spoonfuls of flour and mix until it forms a paste, and then add milk and stir furiously for about 3 weeks. It will look horrible at one point. Sorry about the wobbit, I'm holding you, can you tell? At some point it will look absolutely dreadful, where it goes all lumpy and separated and weird, and you think, what have I done? I've done it all wrong. And then suddenly it gets better and comes together and becomes a nice sauce. So, just got me butter melting, and I'll come back to you in a minute. I can't hold you and stir and pour and generally do everything, so we'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've got the flour, I've got the butter. I've got something that more resembles a dough than a paste because I was a bit heavy-handed with the flour, but it's going to be fine. I'm going to put some milk in. It's going to be fine. We just splosh a bit of milk in and keep on stirring and keep on open. It'll be fine. This is the point at which you think, what have I done? It's all gone wrong. But it does get better, honest. It does. Honest. Like I said, it looks pretty bad, but it does get better. There we go. 1 white sauce. Quite thick. I might thin it down a bit in a minute if it carries on thickening. But actually I do want it fairly thick because it's going in my pasty. I'm going to add some stuff now. I have added about ½ teaspoon of mustard powder. Nice pinch of black pepper. I haven't put any salt in because I'm putting leftover gammon and turkey in the pasties, and the gammon was salty enough, so they're not going to need any more salt. So I'm going to leave this to cool a bit while I mash up my roast dinner leftover. Okay, I've just taken the lid off what I thought was a big bowl of leftovers. These are going to be some very meat-based pasties. I might have to find some veg to add in because that's not what I expected to see when I took that lid off. Plenty of meat, just not a lot else. Definitely be easier in a big bowl. Okay, I've got a big bowl of chopped up bits of leftover dinner. I'm going to find my sauce wherever I left that, add that in and mix it up. That has thickened quite a lot. I'm going to add another dash of milk, I think, and just thin it very slightly. There we go, that unappetising mush is going to make delicious pasties, honest. Luckily, it's food, not a beauty contest, because these aren't going to win any prizes, but hopefully they're going to taste good. That one's definitely a weird bloody shape. Let's give him another roll. Okay, some time ago there was a television advert, and the tagline was, "Be proud of your puffed up pie." To be honest, to be completely and brutally honest, in this case it's more like, be afraid of your fucked up food than proud of your puffed up pie. But they're done. They're not beautiful. They're not going to win any beauty contests. They've had a lovely egg wash, which is a bit like putting lipstick on a pig, and now they're going into the oven. They're going to taste fine. It's all about how they taste. It's about taste and not waste. That's what it's about. It's not about looks. Looks are nothing. They looked bloody hideous before they went in, but they look pretty damn good now. They don't have to be beautiful to be edible. I know I've said that 100 times, but they don't have to be beautiful to be edible. Good morning, it's Sunday. It's 10 o'clock and I'm just about to do my live stream. And then I've got to get ready to go out later on. So hair's looking okay today after I had it cut yesterday. It's gone a bit weird at the ends where I put it in a band, but I'll straighten it back out again in a bit. It looked fine. So yeah, live stream time. In Bath for the afternoon. I'm meeting a friend and having some dinner later. And I've spotted one of these telephone boxes that have been made into a little plant pot kind of thing. Isn't that clever? So many telephone boxes that of course aren't in use anymore. Hello. It's 9ish, I think. I actually don't know what time it is. It's 9:05. There you go, that wasn't a bad guess. I just got in for my afternoon and evening in Bath. Had a lovely meal at the bar and block. I had a rump steak, which was absolutely fantastic, followed by a melting chocolate pudding, which was equally fantastic. I'm very full now and I'm very tired. I was going to do parcels tonight to make tomorrow morning a bit easier. Don't think I can. I also managed to rub off half my eyebrow. Look. Drew one and then rubbed half it back off again. I managed to achieve an ombre brow without meaning to. So yeah, don't think I can do parcels tonight. I have to do it in the morning. And I'm just going to pretty much go to bed, I think. See you tomorrow. This is Sunday, isn't it? See you next week.